Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to this very special episode of This or That. I am here with the real MVP, a real one. He's about to introduce himself. Tell the world who you are.
Hello, everybody. My name is Aubrey.
Aubrey, tell us a little more about you, man. What do you like to do for fun?
I'm 25 years old. I am a college student. I major in architecture. I make music, and yeah.
That's perfect. Hey, architect. He's about to build a relationship based off this or that. So as you see, there is a wonderful lineup of lovely ladies, I must say, and they are all here for you. Yeah. So you've got some decisions to make. They've got some decisions to make. This is how the game works, ladies. You're going to choose some this or that, right? So I'm going to give you an example. Let's just go for coffee or tea. We're not going to do that yet. But if I point this way, coffee, you're going to step to your right. And then if I say tea, pointing that way, you're going to step to your left. Right? Now this real one, when I ask that, he's gonna turn around. He's not gonna see your choice because he might already be feeling one of you and might choose it just because he sees you. So he's gonna turn around and then you're gonna make your decision. Then I'm gonna tell him to say his choice and turn around, and then wherever it lies, that's where it is. If you get 3 strikes, if you don't match with him, and you get 3 strikes, you're gonna be out, which is just how the game of love works. You gotta match, you gotta have common interests in the game of love. Ladies, are you ready? Yeah, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's start with a simple one then. For a first date, so you're gonna turn around and face that way. Listen to this. For a first date, restaurant or picnic? For a first date, do you want this handsome real one to take you to a restaurant or go on a picnic? Restaurant, picnic. Restaurant, picnic. Okay, they've made their decision. Don't turn around yet. Have you made your decision?
Do you want me to give like a little?
I'm gonna ask it after, but I want you to face the camera when you say it. But have you made your decision?
I have.
All right, we said restaurant or picnic. Turn around and say your decision.
Restaurant.
Restaurant. Oh, okay. So some got strikes. We have Nikki, Ina, Emma, Taryn, and Camille. Did I do that? Did I get that right? Oh my goodness, that's amazing. So what's gonna happen is you're still in the game, ladies, because we need you here. Tell us why you chose restaurant over picnic.
I chose restaurant only because I feel like a picnic is kind of a lot of effort for a first date. So.
Okay, and keep that in mind, ladies. Sometimes you might put in some effort, not as much. We'll see what happens. All right, so now you can all move back in the middle. That's round 1. Let's go for the second one. Let's turn around, a real one. Let's see what we have. I'm excited for this one. In any context, do you prefer giving or receiving? In any context, do you prefer giving or receiving?
You know what?
In any context, do you prefer giving or receiving? Okay. They've made their decision. Aubrey, have you made yours?
I have.
Turn around and tell us, giving or receiving?
Giving.
Giving. Okay. So we got to get some strikes going for the receivers. Tell us why you chose giving.
I just like to help people, so I feel like that's kind of a part of helping people.
Okay. Jesus said it's better to give than to receive. I'm assuming.
Did.
Okay, very good. So we'll get them some strikes. Do we have any 2 strikers yet? Okay, they're okay. You're still alive. Everybody come back in the middle. We're getting it. You're getting it. Ladies, are you ready for this next one? Aubrey, are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's a little spicy, just a little, nothing too crazy. When it comes to the love languages, physical touch or words of affirmation? Physical touch or words of affirmation? He walking off frame, he's so deep in thought. Physical touch or words of affirmation? Physical touch or words of affirmation? Oh my goodness. This is how you're gonna find your match. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Tell us, turn around and tell us.
Words of affirmation.
You only got 2 affirmers with your words. So we got some strikes there. We're gonna wait and tally up, but tell us why you chose words of affirmation.
I chose words of affirmation because I feel like having a strong woman and someone who believes in you gives the man a lot of confidence also. So like, yeah, that's major in a long-term relationship, for me at least.
Okay, interesting. Well, folks, it appears we did get one lovely real one that did strike out. Camille, we appreciate you for coming out. Ladies, clap it up for Camille. She came all the way out for this handsome real one. So Camille, you can come off and step on off. This real one wanted you, but those common interests are not so common.
No,
I guess,
but look though,
sometimes.
all right, I'll explain it. All right,
Okay, you'll say. Remember, you got some other lovely real ones that are here. So we appreciate Camille. Next question time. Ladies, are you ready? All right. Risk or certainty? Risk or certainty? Risk to your right, certainty to your left. Risk. Relationship-wise, yeah, or we can just keep it in general. Are you going to take the risk, or are you going to do what's certain? Risk or certainty? Any general. In general, are you going to take the risk, or are you going to go with what's certain? All right. Looks like the ladies have made their decision. Have you made your decision?
I have.
Turn around and break it down. Risk or certainty?
I chose risk.
You got some risky ladies. Oh, okay. We love risk takers, but we do love those that love it for certain too. So tell us why you chose risk.
You know, you only get one life. Regret is, yeah, and I like spontaneity and just, you know, go for it. Why not? Cool.
All right. Step back in the middle, ladies. I love when we survive. I love when we survive. And I think Aubrey does too. Because he's getting to know you as you answer these questions. I'm ready for the next one. Let's make it a fun one. For a date activity, it could be any date. Mini golf or bowling? Mini golf or bowling? Any date. Mini golf or bowling? I love the thought process. We have these lovely ladies really deciding. Mini golf, bowling. Aubrey, are you ready?
I'm not, I ain't gonna lie.
Keep thinking. You got a few more moments to think. Mini golf or bowling? He's in deep thought. I wish y'all could see his face. He's in some very deep thought. You got to make a decision. 5.
All right.
4.
Yeah, we're good.
2. What you got? Turn around and say it.
Mini golf.
Mini golf. Okay, we had 3 bowlers. I love you, bowler. Tell me why you chose mini golf.
I don't know. I feel like bowling can get boring fast, unless you're doing it with like a lot of people.
Okay.
And obviously you can still golf and have conversations. So
raise your hand, ladies, if you agree with that. Did you agree that? Okay. Well, we'll may find out later why you chose that, but very good. So it appears that we do have 2 that striked out, Dulce and Ina. But can we clap it up, ladies, for Dulce and Ina? Thank you for coming out, ladies. You can step out that way. We sure do appreciate y'all for coming on this or that. We're hoping to catch you in the future. Maybe we'll have to hook you up. All right. Well, it appears that we are ready for the next. Ladies, come on in the middle. Come on in the middle. We are looking good. Ladies, are we ready?
Yes.
All right. Aubrey, are you ready?
ready.
Turn around for me, brother. Let's do this. Music, pop or hip hop? Pop or hip hop? When it comes to music, this could be what you listen to by yourself or if you're jamming in the car with your old man. Pop or hip hop? Okay. Looks like the ladies have made a decision. Aubrey, have you made your decision? Turn around and break it down. Pop or hip hop?
Hip hop.
Hip hop. Okay, hip hop. Okay, we have 3 that chose hip hop. Some chose pop. Tell us why you chose the hip to the hop.
Like I said, I make music and I find myself in that genre a lot. Also, it's what I listen to. So.
Okay. All right. It appears we did get some that striked out. Christina, Nikki, and Lady Beaver. I am so sorry that this real one couldn't connect with you, but can you clap it up for yourselves? And ladies, clap it up for them. They did make it through, so ladies, you can step off that way. We sure do appreciate y'all for coming out. You are lovely. Everybody else, oh no, not you.
They all, I'm gonna say they all got crazy.
You're good. Oh no, unless you know, he's very handsome. You know, still give him a chance. Ladies, step in the middle for me. Step in the middle as we get ready for one more question. Before we get into round 2, perhaps. So let's do it. Love or loyalty? Love or loyalty? And this is in any relationship. Do you want your partner, or anybody, grandma, uncle, lover, loyalty? Love or loyalty? We have 2 in the middle. We can't do the middle, so we got to do love or loyalty. So they're still thinking.
That's great.
Love, loyalty. Ooh, split down the middle. 2 for 2. Aubrey, have you made your decision?
Yes.
Turn around and tell it like it is. Love and loyalty. I got loyalty inside my DNA.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, tell us why you chose loyalty.
I don't know. It's kind of like how can you love somebody and not be loyal to them? That's kind of already like, and I'd rather prefer you remain loyal to me because people do a lot of spiteful stuff out of love, so.
Okay. Well, it appears we did get one individual that striked out. Can we clap it up for Indrani? Indrani, that was your third. We appreciate you for coming out. You can step on off that way, but I sure do thank you for coming out. Well, it turns out you've got 3 lovely ladies left, which means we go to round 2, where you get to get a little more intimate, a little more talkative, a little more this or that with some wonderful ladies.
Yeah.
Are you ready for part 2?
I'm ready.
Let's get ready for part 2. Here we go. Here we go, folks. We have made it into round 2. We're gonna begin as Aubrey wants to talk to Anastasia first. So here is the this or that, and he's gonna write it down first, and then we're gonna, Anastasia's gonna talk, and if it's what he agreed with, she gets to go to round 3. Here it is. When you start your relationship off, do you wanna start off as best friends or passionate lovers? Do you wanna kick things off by being physically intimate, or hey, we want to start off with that best friend connection? Write it down. Don't share it yet. Write it down.
Bro, you becoming a hard question.
We got to ask the good ones, man. And he's really in deep thought. My man, you can see it. He's in deep thought. So you got a few seconds to think about it, but not too long. Good. We're just going to show what was written there, so the audience knows. Okay, very good. Okay. Sure, Anastasia, you have a minute or less. Passionate lovers or best friends?
Best friends.
Tell us why.
Oh, because the passion can die out and it can be brutal. So you might as well build a relationship and a connection with somebody and have that rather than lose something, for passion, because that fire burns out really quickly.
That's right. Okay. Why don't you reveal to her what you wrote? Why don't you reveal to her what you wrote?
I chose best friends as well.
Friends, BFF. So that means that Anastasia is going to make it to round 3. So very good work, Anastasia. Very good. And Aubrey, I'm sure you're happy with that real one. But we have 2 other real ones you've got to connect with. So let's have them come on. Anastasia, thank you so much. Step on off. You get to chill for round 3. You're off the hot seat for now. Part 2 of round 2 has arrived, and I'm here with the lovely Emma and the majestic Aubrey. Here is the question, the this or that. In any context, does size matter? In any context, does size matter? I want you to write down, you can just write down yes or no. You could just write down yes or no. And then we're gonna get ready on that camera to see what's gonna happen here. Let's just see what's happening here with that. I'm not even sure what his thoughts are, but Emma will make a decision. In any context, Emma, you got less than a minute. Does size matter?
Honestly, no. I think in any context, it's how you use whatever you're talking about. And size is overrated most of the time.
All right. Well, that's all you have to say on the matter. And so that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Aubrey, why don't you show Emma your thoughts on size? Yes, Aubrey says yes, size does matter in any context. So that is all, but you might stay on the sideline because we'll see what happens for round 3. But we thank you, Emma, for coming out. So that'll be an X, but we'll see what happens momentarily. So thank you, Emma. You're good to step on off. That this or that produced not that, but this, something else. All right, thank you. Let's have our other real one get ready to rock as we get ready for the next one. Here we go. Still in round 2, but now we're here with Taryn. And Taryn wants to see this or that with Aubrey, and Aubrey wants to do the same. So here is the question. Authenticity or acceptance? Do you want to be authentic or do you want to be accepted? He's gonna write it down. Don't, I know you're postulating. I know you're thinking, I could tell very deep thought there.
Wait, I forgot they was looking at this. I'm supposed to make it eligible.
Yeah, make it nice and eligible. Make it spicy.
Sorry.
Authenticity,
the best I remember.
or that's okay. That's okay as long as, yeah, they both start with A, so that alliteration is nice. But okay, let's see what we have here. Let's do this. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Okay, very good. Okay. All right, very good. All right, here we go. The audience has seen it. You have less than a minute to explain authenticity or acceptance.
I'm choosing authenticity because you have one shot at your life on this planet and be who you are, you know what I mean? And people are gonna accept it or not, regardless. So you might as well just be who you are.
Sorry.
Okay. Why don't you reveal to Taryn what you chose?
I agree, Miss Taryn.
Authentic. Okay. So that means that we have 2 real ones going to round 3. Now, round 3 gets a little spicy. So we're gonna have Anastasia come on back because this question always brings a thug tear to my precious eye. But we're about to see what happens. Round 3, let's get ready for it. Round 3 has arrived, and Anastasia's back. Aubrey is ready to make a decision because he told me that he's really feeling both of these real ones, but this question was on his heart, so he wants it explicated upon. So here's the question, here's the this or that. In an argument, are you gonna give each other space or talk about it right then and there? When arguing, do you wanna step back, give each other space, or talk about it right then and there? I told you we have to get spicy.
Bro.
You got a few seconds to think. You got a few seconds, and Anastasia, you got a few seconds to think. You're gonna talk it out. You gotta take some space. We ask good questions on this or that. We really do.
You really do.
So write it down. Oh, Anastasia's really in deep thought.
Bro.
5.
Yeah.
4, 3.
I guess.
Okay. All right. Go time. Anastasia, less than a minute to explicate.
Space.
Okay, tell us.
Because there's too many emotions involved right away, and no one's gonna hear each other out until like you calm down, and then you just kind of reflect and think about it, and you're like, okay, you know what? It wasn't that big of a deal. And personally, for me, I need space when I'm like I do want like comfort and love, but also just reaffirmation where it's like, okay, I still love you, but like I'm mad. And I think vice versa about my partner too, because like each of our opinions are validated.
Why don't you show her what you wrote down? Because you might agree, he wrote space. So I think you two are vibing, but I'm not gonna forget about that other lovely real one that's just about to come on, because this is round 3. So if both of them turn out to be a W, then we have a very unique way of deciding. So Anastasia, you're good. Let's get ready for the final aspect of round 3. Final aspect of round 3. Taryn is back, Aubrey is here, and we want to know in this or that scenario, intimacy or freedom? Intimacy or freedom? In general.
Can you explain that one a little?
Intimacy means you want to be, at more times than not, intimate with your partner. Not even sexually, but just I want to be with you. I want to share this common space with you. If I have the choice to be alone or be with you, even like on the way home from work, I want you in the car with me. Or the freedom is, hey, freedom to kind of do my own thing. If you're at work, good, I need my own personal time. Yeah. So are we leaning towards intimacy or freedom? You got to write first before Taryn talks. That's the name of your future podcast, Taryn Talks.
Honestly, it was my username for a while. I changed it though.
It's beautiful. What'd you change it to?
It's Taryn for the animals.
Okay, we're contact then. Taryn for the animals. All right, have you made your decision?
Yes.
All right, let's show the camera. Let's see what they've got. Okay. Taryn, less than a minute. Break it down.
Okay, so I thought about it, and I'm gonna say intimacy, because when you find someone that like you really vibe with and you really love, you'll like want them everywhere, and like that is your freedom, and like you have the freedom to like go and enjoy life together and like do things together. So if it's the right one, you don't feel like you need freedom. I do like my space sometimes, but like 99% of the time, if you're the one, I want you right here.
Why don't you show her what you wrote down? Why don't you show her what you wrote?
Explanation.
He wrote intimacy. All right, so that means since we have both that agreed, we're gonna go for it, getting a little crazy. We're going into round 4. Now this is the final round for real, because I've never had a couple agree on this, so that would mean it's made from above. Round 4 is coming, let's go for it. Anastasia's coming back. Here we go, round 4, spicy question. Waiting until marriage or getting freaky when it feels right? Waiting until marriage.
That's crazy.
Or getting freaky when it feels right. Let's see what Aubrey says. Let's postulate Anastasia, and then you're gonna share. Yeah. Let's see. He's gonna show the camera there. Okay. Anastasia, looking at that camera primarily and a little bit of Aubrey, none of me. Share your thoughts.
Probably getting freaky with it.
When it feels right.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us why.
Well, it's like the modern days, so marriage is kind of, before marriage was like based off of like status, security, all the works, but now that both partners can have that within their own self, then there's more freedom to explore and then see like where you actually want to be, rather than devoting and then marriage, even though that would be nice, but realistically it's not our time.
Okay. Why don't you show what you wrote? Why don't you show her?
Realistically, it's not our time.
Wow, feels right. Dang, man, this is getting intense. All right, Anastasia, I gotta have Taryn come because it's gotta be equitable. So thank you for, y'all are really, you know, this or thatting in a very unique fashion. So you're good, step on off and let's have Taryn come. And this will have to be the final. Round 4 is bumping and jumping because we have Taryn and Aubrey back with it. Here's the this or that question. Compassion or ambition? Compassion or ambition? He's gonna write down, Taryn's gonna think, and this will determine how we move forward because we can't go any more rounds than 4, okay? Compassion, ambition, compassion or ambition? He has made his decision. There we go. There we go. I think we realize what's happening here. Taryn, you have less than a minute. Compassion or ambition?
Okay, well, first I want to point out that I have both. I do, but if I had to choose one, I would say compassion. That's kind of like my biggest foot forward in life. Like I'm like super like vegan, animal rights forward, like just like being kind in any way I can to humans, animals, the planet. Like, yeah, compassion for sure.
Turn it over, turn it around and show her what you wrote. Turn it around, turn it around. Compassion, goodness gracious. These matches are matching. So we can't keep doing that. So who's ready for the final step of this? No more this or that. Well, technically we are gonna do a this or that.
Oh, that's crazy, that's crazy, oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have reached the final moment of this or that. We couldn't get a decision at the table of love. So Aubrey's gonna make a decision right here. It's really this simple. This or that. I hate to do it, folks. I hate to do it, but we would be here all day because when you have a vibe with two wonderful human beings, you really just got to decide this or that, unless he throws in the towel and's like, hey, I can't choose either one, or he tries to take both home, even though it's a real one, not a real two. So, Aubrey, I want you to take a brief moment and consider this.
Well, first of all, I just want to say I appreciate you guys. Your explanations were fire. Yeah, I felt the vibe from both of y'all, but I'm gonna have to go with that. Is that
This
kind of
or
weird?
that?
Yeah.
Okay, Anastasia.
Yeah, I don't.
All right.
I don't.
All right. No, that's okay. That's okay.
Sure if you wanted me to share a name.
I want you to share. I'm gonna do something unique with my mic, but Taryn, how are you feeling after that decision? Do you feel that that is?
I think it's okay. I think that Aubrey is awesome, and
Well.
you know, there was one thing he said earlier about like the size matters. He said yes. Me personally, if we're talking, like, you know, height, I love short people. Like I love little Morticia and Gomez moments. So if that was the size that was mattering.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Now, Taryn, I am going to ask you to step off. You were amazing. If you want to shake her hand or, you know, just tell her thank you
nice
so
to meet
much.
you.
That was wonderful. So come on down with me because you chose that. You chose Anastasia.
did.
All right. Wow. He's doing a little light skin Riz here. Wow. That's
don't
pretty
do that.
interesting.
Don't do that.
So, Anastasia, how are you feeling right now after he chose that? He chose you.
Aw, well, I feel very appreciative, and you're awesome as well. So,
Appreciate you.
Very good. So at this point, what's going to happen is I'm going to treat both of you to a lovely little date because you deserve it. Because after all that decision making, you deserve a nice little date. So clap it up for yourselves. Clap it up for yourselves. And Aubrey, what I want you to do is I want you to take your lovely date and I want you to go plan something. Go grab her, take her hand, do something, and go on out. Wow, amazing, folks. We'll have some clap sound effects going. That was fantastic. Oh my goodness. Thank you, folks, for tuning in to this wonderful episode of This or That. I want you to continue to like, subscribe, comment, share. If you want to be on This or That, why don't you fill out that form in the description of this video, and we're going to catch you on the next episode of This or That. Thank you so much, folks. I know what you're thinking, friends. I want to watch more of his videos. Well, that's a beautiful thing. We've got this video here, which is one of my favorites. I promise you, you won't regret watching it. We also have this playlist if you just want to dive deep into what we do, or this video here, which is groundbreaking, or you can click this if you plan to subscribe, which I hope you do. So thank you for watching, folks. We've got a lot of content just for you. Hope you enjoy.